Well, I'm trying to find which album I want. I'll let you decide which album it's from.
Don't you do it.
My number four is gonna be Hear My Train a Coming. I'll let you pick the version. I don't
Jesus. Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends, fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. Some upcoming artists we are covering are Quicksand, Jimmy Eat World, Mr. Bungle at some point. If those interest you, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Today's artist, though, is Jimi Hendrix. We will be listing our top 7 songs. No repeats. You can only steal a song if it's your number one pick. With me today, I'm going to give you some gypsy love, Tim. He's got the power to love, Tim.
Nice, thank you.
And he's got the message of love, Joe. Got a twofer.
He's happy to be back on the third stone from the sun. That's Jason.
All right, so we've been playing chess a little bit here with our top songs.
A little bit.
Like, you know what? Actually, I'm going to switch it up here. I'm going to put me here, Joe here. That way I get to start this playlist off. Based on our rant and rank that we did, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with Star Spangled Banner off Rainbow Bridge.
Ooh, starting us off strong. Okay.
You know, you're gonna start a playlist. It's gonna be on Spotify. You got to stand up, listen to Jimmy play this bastard. I like the Woodstock version better, but it was really interesting hearing a studio version. I feel like a lot of people haven't heard this, so here we go.
Yeah, I think that's
right on.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that version. Like, I actually kind of think I like it better than the Woodstock version because it's, I don't know, like I've told you guys I'm more into studio recordings than live recordings generally.
Yeah, I am too.
But I do appreciate the Woodstock version and feedback.
And that whole show is amazing to watch.
Oh,
not
for sure,
just the Star Spangled Banner.
A lot of good Woodstock performances that year. Joe Cocker. So Joe, what's your number 7?
My number 7 would be "May This Be Love" off of "Are You Experienced?" And I love a good like psychedelic ballad, and Jimmy brings them quite well. It's just a lovely song to kind of like throw on a playlist that with your lady, you know, throw it down when you're trying to make some sexy time.
Got some of those on mine too. It'll be a good playlist. Tim, what you got?
Well, now I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go off of Electric Ladyland. I'm gonna start with Gypsy Eyes.
Oops.
Just a great guitar lick, great little earworm hook. So good.
All right. Joe, you start us off this time. What's your number 6?
My number 6 was Long Hot Summer Nights.
Which album?
And that one is off of
Electric Ladyland.
Electric Ladyland. Sorry, brain fart. And it's the guitar riff, man. The guitar riff on that one is just like, to me, one of his best. Like, it's loaded full of his like double stops and 2-note chords that kind of makes Jimmy's guitar playing.
All right. Jimmy B. I don't know why he calls you that, but it works.
Well, I'm gonna go off of Axis Bold as Love. Let's go with Wait Until Tomorrow. Another just jam. It's a classic song. I love it.
All right. My next one's going to be a mean pick. I had a different single picked out, but because of the R&R, I'm going to go with Purple Haze.
Okay.
I mean, come on, man.
I mean, it's got to be on there.
Got to
Sure.
be on there, right?
Yeah.
I was going to make it
Yeah.
my first song, but I had to stick with Star Spangled Banner. But yeah, Purple Haze got to be on here. If you
Okay.
haven't heard that song by now, Spotify has a skip button if you're tired of it. All right, Tim, what's your number?
Really?
I mean,
Just
yeah,
listen.
who skips Purple Haze? Like, come on.
Yeah. You're calling me? Did you
Yep.
say I was next?
It's your turn to start first.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick a version of a song off Valleys of Neptune, and I'm gonna go with that version of Red House. I think Red House is an amazing song, and I think I like this version a little better. Just a classic song.
Yep, that's a goodie. All right, my number 5 is off of Axis, and it is Castles Made of Sand. I really like the lyrics on this one. The metaphor of nothing lasts forever, and time is of the essence. Live each day to the fullest. The lyrics are great. It's a great storytelling song. The music is phenomenal because it's Jimi Hendrix, so needs to be on this. All right, Joe, what's your number 5?
Have you ever been to Electric Ladyland? I really feel like that's one of the best opening songs ever. So,
Yeah, that's a banger.
it's a banger.
Let's see, it was my turn again. I'm gonna go off of Electric Ladyland myself, and I'm gonna go Crosstown Traffic.
Yeah.
It's just a rocker. I mean, again, it's a banger. That opening riff, backing vocals, Crosstown Traffic. It has to be on this list. It's fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that song.
My next 3, though, are not normal Jimmy songs. So if there are any other songs that must be on this list, I probably don't have them. Just saying.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Joe, what's your number 4?
Spanish Castle Magic off of Axis. It's just a great rock song. It's one of those songs that as a young metalhead, it connected with me because it's just a great riff. Great riff.
We got both castles on here from Axis. I like it.
Oh yeah.
All right, Tim, what you got?
Well, I'm trying to find which album I want. I'll let you decide which album it's from.
Don't you do it.
My number 4 is gonna be Hear My Train a Coming. I'll let you pick the version. I don't care.
All right, I'm picking.
If it's gonna be on every release, it's gonna be on our playlist too.
I'm going with the People version because that was my favorite version.
Okay, yeah, that works. Give it some love.
Bitch. Never
Well, you said you weren't gonna have it, and it's got to be on the list. So.
Well, it wasn't gonna make mine. I was like, this live version, yeah, it's okay. And then I heard the studio version. I was like, oh, this is really good. Then I heard the different studio version. I was like, okay. And then fourth time, I was done.
Yeah. No, I get it. It is a great song, though. It really is a great song.
It is a good song. It is. All right, Joe, what's your number 3?
Number 3 would be "Burning the Midnight Lamp" off of Electric Ladyland. Just I don't know. I like everything about it. Like the sound design is amazing. Like it's just an epic 3 minutes and 33 seconds.
All right. Tim, what you got?
Well, I got 4 more I got to do, so I'm trying to figure out which one's going to drop.
Hear my trainer coming, Cry Love version.
Yeah, right. I think for number 3, I'm going to go off of Axis Bold as Love. I'm going to go with If 6 Was 9. Love that song. Love that riff.
That song always makes me think of Easy Rider.
It always makes me think of the Bootsy and Buckethead cover of it.
Didn't Chicago have a song called?
That was 25 or 6 to 4.
25. Okay. Fucking numbers.
Different numbers, yeah.
All right. My number 3 is off of Electric Ladyland. It's 1983. A Merman I Should Turn to Be.
Nice.
So, yeah, this one, 13 minutes. It's worth every second. Again, the lyrics. When people talk about Hendrix, it's always the guitar, but Duke could write some pretty witty lyrics. The "Oh Say Can You See?" It's really such a mess. Every inch of earth is a fighting nest. To me, it's basically a fuck society. Me and my girl are going to go live on the water. After 4 minutes, it gets real quiet, but then at 10 minutes, the band just goes fucking full ham. Shit is wild at the end of it. Like, it's worth the wait.
I mean, that would probably be my number 8. Like, it's definitely up there for me, for sure.
It's a great song, yeah.
I went first. Tim's turn to go first.
Oh, man. Little Wing. Little Wing is off Axis, yes? Yeah. God, it's such a great song. It's classic. Just absolute classic. It's got to be on there.
Man, somehow I misnumbered my shit. Oh well. I'll just slide them all up. My number 2 is off of Cry of Love. And I'm going Belly Button Window.
Okay.
This
deep
song, cut. Yeah, this is a deep cut. But the lyrics won me over. It's a blues song, but it's told from the eyes of like an unborn baby. That's really neat. What seems to be the fuss out there, just what seems to be the hang. Because if you just don't want me this time around, yeah, I'll be glad to go back to Spirit Land. Oh, I must have missed it. But it's an interesting song lyrically. And it's like a blues tune. So, I mean, the music's great. It's a deep cut for sure, but I had never heard it before. So maybe that played into it as well. Really like that one, though.
Cool.
All right. Joe, what's your number 2?
Castles Made of Sand. Just great lyrics. Great song. Great guitar playing.
I already got it on there, so.
Oh, I'm not allowed to use one. No. Is that a rule?
We try to do no repeats.
Yeah, we try to do no repeats, but I mean, we throw it on there.
I could hold on. Give me okay, I'll give you my next one then. My number 1 was Angel, and I'll find a replacement because they're all good. Angel's just it's about his mom, and it's about a dream he had about his mom, but it really, like, if you read up on it, the dream really mirrored a lot of things that happened in his childhood. Um, and I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Great lyrics. Hold on, I'm gonna find another replacement. You guys can move forward.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, my numbers got all screwed up too.
I just didn't know we weren't allowed to repeat.
Yeah, we're bad about. I need to make like a little sheet of paper and like a little note thing to send to people, the guests, to be like, all right, this is how we do it. That's my bad. I guess I'm gonna go with Off Rainbow Bridge, and I told you two of my top songs were here. Look over yonder. Look over yonder. Here comes the blues, pretending they're good guys, powered by fools. The "You even bust my guitar strings" line, dude has some running with.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
the guitar solo is crazy good because it's Jimi Hendrix. I feel like this is like a. I don't know if you probably wouldn't find this on a greatest hits. I don't think it was a hit. No, not like way after did it, but it deserves some recognition. So I love this song, ACAB. Don't mess with peace pipes. All right, Tim, what's your number one if Joe has not ready yet?
Okay. So my number one is going to be from Band of Gypsies. My number one is going to be Machine Gun. Um, but I feel like if we get a bonus track, Voodoo Child Slight Return needs to be on this list as
This
well.
might be a we need 3 bonus tracks type of situation here because
Yeah.
there's some shit missing.
Yeah. But yeah, Machine Gun's going to be my number one. What an amazing track. And yeah, I think Joe said it in the rant and rank. That guitar tells a story.
It really does. It's yeah. That guitar is like all the lyrics you need.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
That was the one that when I was doing the discography, I was like, there's only 6 tracks. What? I was like, oh, they're live. What? But then Machine Gun came out. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was epic. That was my notes. You said this one's epic.
And like, yeah, he's not just masturbating here.
Right. Right.
I didn't catch that. Joe, what's your number one?
EXP. It reminds me of a certain time in my life. EXP is my teen years.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some bonus here. I mean,
Oh man! So I was reading some stuff last week, and I read a funny story about when Jimi Hendrix and Noel Redding first met. They went out to get a drink, and they went to this pub in England, and they walked in, and the bartender was like, "No, we have rules. We don't serve your kind," right? And they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's on the door. We have rules." And obviously, Jimmy, from being from the States, assumed it was because of his skin color, right? And they walked up to the door and realized it said no clowns allowed. Apparently, there was a circus down the street, and they didn't want clowns coming in there and drinking, and they thought they were clowns.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Pretty good one, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
all right. My bonus song is gonna be "All Along the Watchtower." I mean, it has to be on here. So, Tim, you said you had one.
Voodoo Child Slight Return. Gotta be on there.
Joe, are there any other songs by Jimmy you think should be on this list?
Yeah, Message of Love from Band of Gypsies. Just love that track. It's just a good one.
We got some hits, but we don't have all the hits. We got some deep cuts. I think it's a pretty good list now.
Yeah, we're missing some hits, but that's gonna happen when
Yeah.
your first album is just the greatest hits. So,
Yeah, no Fire, no Foxy Lady.
oh shit. Oh well. Listen to Belly Button Window and Little Wing instead.
Yeah. Dude,
No,
little...
listen to EXP
yeah.
on loop.
All right. So with that, be sure to check out our album rankings. That was fun. And coming up, we got the album art, which should be a blast. We'd like to thank Joe for joining us and like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, your family, your
Tell
pets.
your mama.
Tell your mama, tell your daddy. Be safe, make good decisions.
Or don't.